And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jackson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 2. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Quentin Post. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
A nice shot by Black.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
George passes to Jackson. Here's Bailey, guarded by KD. 4 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Black, defended by George. A nice shot by Black.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now here's Durant over Jackson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Markkanen finds Jackson. The 3 from George. Another miss by Utah.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Back to Durant. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Ayton. And here's George. Now Bailey. Defended by Durant. Jackson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Durant for 3. Again, Durant missing. Jazz trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A nice shot by Black. He has 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. changes for Brooklyn. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Williams comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Traoré in for Black. Now here's Ayton. Jackson finds George. Back to Jackson. Markkanen in the corner. The three from George. Brooklyn with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Traoré. Got a piece of it. George against Sharp. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Durant inside. Markkanen on him. KD with the bucket.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Inside. Here's Markkanen. Bank shot. No good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Traoré. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Oh, Ayton in position. Williams for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Jackson. George passes to Baylor. Three-pointer, Markkanen. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Pass to Traoré. Back to Durant. Sharp sets the pick for Durant. Shot clock at 5. Over Bailey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Ayton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
A different look for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in. And it's Collier in for Baylor.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Down low. Traoré gets the bucket. Traoré's got 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Ayton finds George. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's George. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cuts it 5 from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Minot. And stolen by Ayton. George looking around. Here's Collier. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
what a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
It's Durant on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Brooklyn.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Jordan with a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock, and Durant gets double-teamed. Williams for 3. The rebound by Collier.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Why not? Takes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Williams. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
George with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Kevin. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams. He's out there with Kyle Filipowski. And it's Shireman in at the shooting guard. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
The kick out to Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Anthony Black's checked in for Brooklyn. And Utah with a change here, too. Ellis is checked in. Here's Black. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Black. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Filipowski with it. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Christie. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. A nice shot by Black. And the Nets lead by 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Tries it from 9. Releases from 15. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Jordan the screen. Here's Black. Jordan trying to free himself up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Here's Black. The teardrop falls in. Black's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Pass to Collier. Jackson from long range. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Minot, guarded by Jackson. Now Filipowski, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Kevin, back to you.
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. And stolen by Christie. Pass to Eason. It's stolen by Bailey. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Collier. He has yet to score. From deep. Wolf grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. A nice shot by Black.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Bailey. Post covering from deep. George. The Jazz again can't hit it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to post. Now Black. He's got 17. Pocket 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Post misses the shot. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's an 18-point game. Jackson finds George. Here's Collier. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Collier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Lenny Wilkins calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Jazz with some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Kyle Filipowski. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Collier. Nets leading by 15. Black with it. Pass to post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
A nice shot by Black. Black's got 19 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Yours energy on both ends. Threes and defense. That's Max Christie in a nutshell.
The very prototypical Kevin 3-and-D player, but I think what I like about Max is there's room for growth. I think he can deck it and become a playmaker.
And it's good for 2. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Here's Black. 19 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 21 points in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible. Ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Now Black. He's got 21. Pass to Eason. buries the long-range jumper.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
The three from George. It's good from long range. George has got 6 points.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Black. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Bailey. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, when he's not beating you with the shot, George can absolutely beat you with the pass.
Sharp's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Christie. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Markkanen. 5 points in the game. Jackson misses. To the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So for the Nets, Williams, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Traore in for Anthony Black. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
KD passes to Sharp. Here's Wolf from the baseline. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. George dishes to Ayton. Outside Jackson. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Einad's checked in.
Number 00, Josh.
Now here's George. He's got 8. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. The rebound by Sharp.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The offensive rebound. That shot missing. Here's Bailey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shep.
You know, right now for Utah, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Brooklyn Nets.
So they've got some...
And that concludes...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brooklyn leading by 12. Anthony Black is out there with Durant. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Wolf at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Right side Jackson. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz. Black with it. Out left to the wing. Launches a 3. Utah with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Now Bailey. Back to Markkanen. Outside, George shoots over Black. George, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Down low, here's Durant over Bailey. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Out to the wing. Back to George. Markkanen kicks to George. Here's Bailey. Off target from outside.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's George. And he finished it off with a lay-in. George has got 10 points in the game.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Pass to Markkanen. From past the arc. The rebound by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now Kevin Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
On the wing, Jackson lays it up off the glass.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Nets leading by 12. Here's Black. Banked in off the glass. Black's got 23 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Wolf. Off target with his three. Jazz trail by 12. Right side, George. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Markkanen finds George. Count that one. George has got 6 in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Traoré. He's got 7. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's Bailey, and finished off by Bailey.
You can see what an active, lurking defensive presence DeAndre Ayton is. Nice play for his teammate there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shoots a fader, and again it's Utah.
How about the polish on the offensive game of DeAndre Ayton? Just knows his strengths and plays to them.
They set the pick. Durant down low. Markkanen with the block. Bailey passes to Jackson. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. And the basket by Jackson.
The impressive awareness from the big fella, Ayton. Love to see this kind of unselfish attitude.
KD passes to Easton. Here's Traore, defended by George. Durant, wide open, he fires. Nice shot from the wing. KD's got 10 points in just the second half. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Utah making a change here. Collier's checked in.
Everybody's watching. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Ayton up top. He's got 22. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Traore. He's got 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier. For Brooklyn, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Ayton. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Traore. He's got 10. Here's Durant. Wide open shot is on the money. KD's got 24.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Bailey. That one a little long.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Collier. Three-pointer, Markkanen. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Boy, the man from Finland is very confident in that jumper. Markkanen, no doubt.
Outside, KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on 8. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And boy, good night when he starts to cook.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And here's KD for 3. They get it back. Good on the shot.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
To the paint. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut back down again to single digits with those points from Williams.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Pass to Traore. 55 seconds left in the third. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Jazz making a change here. George is checked in.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And timeout called by Lenny Wilkins. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Nets making a change here. Einat's checked in. Here's Traore, defended by George. Traore gets the bucket. Traore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Come on now, that's easy money.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Filipowski. Here's Collier. His 3-pointers off the mark. Picked him clean. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Nets. A grand total of 28. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Kyle Filipowski. George out there with Collier. Then it's Williams. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Here's Traore, defended by George. A putback, here's Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 11.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Shot from 12. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jordan, a screen on George. They swipe it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Jordan with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Jordan, a screen on George. Traore can't hit. Jazz trail by 11. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
15.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
15 seconds.
On defense, the Nets, here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Launches it. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Ayton, he's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And here's George. Pass to Ayton. Great D that time from Jordan.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Traore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He misses the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Brooklyn leading by 15. Pass to Traore. Inside. Why not? And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Durant's shot is good.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
To the middle, here's Williams, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Bailey comes in for Collier. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The shot by KD. No good. Jazz trail by 12. In the corner, George with it. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And timeout called by Lenny Wilkens. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Nets leading by 9. Now Black. And he banks in the layup. Black's got 25 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Shot by Eason, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Oh, Ayton in position. Markkanen dishes to Ayton. The layup missed. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And here's KD for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Black, defended by George. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Team 7.
Black with it. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Rebound, Utah.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Pass to post. Here's Wolf. Inside, Black uses the glass to finish the layup. Black's got 27.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. That free throw, good from Black. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 13, and it's Bailey in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
Here's Black. Pass to post. They double him with George. Durant the pass to Eason. And for the Jazz, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And the basket by Bailey. Nets leading by 11. Now here's Durant. Now post. And stolen by Ayton. Outside, George. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And that's in there.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a 13-point game. Can't get it.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Jackson with the rebound. The Jazz shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Jazz trail by 11. Jackson outside. Down it goes for three.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And timeout called by Lenny Wilkens. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Durant. Cleared away by Ayton. Utah shooting straight 49% from the field. It misses. Nets leading by 8. And it's good.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Left side, George. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year. George! The three is off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break, here they come. Bailey. He gets it to go. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
They set the pick. Durant. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
First personal foul. Team's fifth foul.
That free throw good for Markkanen. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Taken away. Williams fires. He's off from three. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to